We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Texas Rangers and the Chicago Cubs. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Brandon Morrow is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit. But if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Shin-Soo Choo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. Hayward patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. A chance now to look at the batting order for the visiting Rangers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo's providing at the plate right now. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First delivery to him on the way. That one catches the edge of the zone, called the strike. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Joey Gallo now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rangers set down in order. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Mike Minor, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matty, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can continue to stay hot. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. In his career against Mike Minor, he's 1 for 3. Line to the right side, but he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High in the air out to center field. Gallo has a beat on it, and that's the third out. Cubs strand one. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. In prior outings against Brandon Morrow, he's 1 for 2. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Mazara tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 home is strike two swinging. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Cubbies are lining up defensively. And let's take a look at Javi Baez. I don't know, second base, shortstop, third, maybe a little outfield. Doesn't matter. This guy has platinum hands. Platinum, not gold. One of the best defenders in our sport and probably the quickest tag man in our game.
Now batting, number 15, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air out to right. Moving under it, Castellanos. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the second baseman, Rougned Odor. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box, Ronald Guzman. He'll swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a little blooper to center. Andres into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Sin-Soo Choo. An on-base percentage nightmare for the opposition. That's what he's known for, getting on base. Also, he's dabbled in center field, but has since moved to the corner and is able to get the job done with a strong arm.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And stepping up to hit next, the catcher Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those two at bats. Both of them hit on the one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Go, Britt.
Here with a runner at first now and one away. First delivery to him on the way. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in. This is flared out towards second. Andrews on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Here's Jason Hayward now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and two away. Ready with the 0-1. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the seam in right center and should get to the ivy for extra bases. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Stepping in now, Brandon Morrow. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one.
Well, his guys just gifted him with a 2-out RBI, and now he's got a chance to help himself, too.
Strike taken up in the zone. Hayward stands at second with two gone. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The set and the 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. The 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
He's set. The 3-2. And he popped him up. Odor ranging into shallow right. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs pick up a run on the RBI double. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Leading off the inning, Jose Trevino, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jose Trevino.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low. 2-0. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Oh, what happened? He can't make the play. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, Mike Minor.
Now in the box, Mike Minor, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground for the first strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Mike Minor is out number 2 here in the third inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Shin-Soo Choo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Another full count offering on its way. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Smoke toward the hole. And the Rangers are in the hit column. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Joey Gallo, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. The 0-1 offering, and that misses 1-1. Pulled toward right center field. Castellanos sprinting after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. It remains 1-0. Back here with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting power threat Anthony Rizzo starts out the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Swing and a liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Nick Castellanos now, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. Comes set with the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Rizzo aboard here at first with nobody out. A bouncer to the left side. Andrus has it. Odor on to first, and they turn the double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Minor has his target. First pitch on its way. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And he will. Cubs are down quietly, but they're up 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way, and that one right down Main Street. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Castellanos is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, number 15.
Digging in, number 15. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
1-0.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses. Here's Zobrist now at second. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batter, second baseman, Rougned Odor.
At the plate, Rougned Odor. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here it comes. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Fouled away. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Full count now, 3-2. Three-two pitch. And right into the shift. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And it's 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Trevino is after it, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Cubbies are in front, 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for Texas.
Digging in now, Ronald Guzman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. Ball.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Outside, 3-0 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. And, ooh, might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So striding in, Jose Trevino. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Slow roller down the third baseline. Throw just in time as they get him by an island.
Up next for the Rangers, the pitcher, Mike Minor.
So here now's the pitcher, Mike Minor. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
And this one runs up high, ball one. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 for the ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Rangers set down in order. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First offering on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Gallo is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, center fielder, Jason Hayward.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs, the pitcher, Brandon Morrow.
Into the box, Brandon Morrow. And that misses for ball 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
The 1-1 home is taken high above the zone.
2-1.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Cubs are down in order, but they lead it 1-0. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Shin-Soo Choo will start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Into the corner and slicing foul. Again, he sends it out of play. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
So next to the plate for Texas, Elvis Andrus. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
The windup and the 0-1. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here it comes on 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
1 out, nobody on. Trying to check his swing there as this is hit to the left side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes 1 away. Wow.
The center fielder.
I'm no hitting coach, but I know they always preach, if you're going to swing, swing. Second guessed himself on that one.
Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Here comes the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
And I'm sure the With that, I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden, and he's going to make the move now, as that's it for Brandon Morrow. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Yu Darvish takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 11, Yu Darvish.
Nomar Mazara will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. Two balls and no strikes to count to Nomar Mazara. A strike, and it's 2-1.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Too high. Ball 3.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Down the line and fair. That's a hit. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Stepping in now, number 15, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. No hits to this point. The set and the 1-0. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Baez is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. No runs, a hit, 2 left. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 1-0. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. With the zone. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
That was
The
a
right
good
fielder,
job
number
tying him up
6.
inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't
Now stay,
even in the
now
strike
up.
zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Stays alive, still 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses. 1-2.
1 and 2.
Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating is that right there? You execute your spot,
Now
keep the ball
batting,
down below the
shortstop,
zone, and the hitter's
Javier.
still able to execute and drive it up the middle.
Javier.
You know, that's one of the things, Mark, as a pitcher, you're taught to work down in the zone. You're not always going to have the ball hit to one of your fielders, but if you consistently keep the ball down in the zone, good things will happen.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-0 home. And a bouncing ball, foul. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. 2-2 the count. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Cubs. The third
2 away
baseman,
now for the Cubs in the 6th. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
No balls and a strike to count. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Castellanos is off of first with 2 away. And that misses. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
This is a perfect example of why the slider is such a great pitch and such a dangerous pitch, too. Sometimes it moves so much that you just lose control of it. This one runs way too far in, and the hitter is standing on first as a result.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it. 2-2.
This is a huge pitch right here. I don't think he wants to go 3-2 and have those runners be in motion. Look for him to be aggressive with what he thinks is his best pitch right now.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Count remains full. Good battle. Count remains full. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And that'll be all now for Mike Minor. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game.
Your attention, please.
Answers the call to pitch
Now
here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Wilson Contreras will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. First pitch on its way, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Here's the 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0. Swing, and he pops him up, and this should get him out of it. Andres waits on it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Cubs wind up leaving him loaded. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Here's Rougned Odor now. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A little over anxious that time as it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. He stays alive, still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning, it's so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
Ready for another shot now, Ronald Guzman. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Into the box, Jose Trevino. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
2 out, nobody on. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 1-0. Number 59 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 59.
So coming to the plate, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
The second baseman, Ben Zobrist.
First delivery to him on the way. Down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jason.
Riding in once again, Jason Hayward. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Zobrist on at first, nobody out. To short, hit hard. Andrus fields it cleanly. Odor on the first, and a big ground ball there as they turn the double play on Hayward.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Victor Caratini will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Still no balls and 2 strikes.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
The 0-2 once more is off the plate, up and away.
But there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the belt, kicks and deals. Ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Ready with the 1 and 2. Fouled off. Here's the 1 and 2 delivery. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Chu. And this will bang up against the wall. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
At the plate, Nicholas Castellanos. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
And this is the right move here. With first base open, take the bat out of this guy's hands every single time.
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. from the stretch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball.
It looked like from our perspective he gave up on that one a little too quick and then tried to emergency hack late.
And a curveball taken for strike 2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And the pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing. But that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Well hit to right, but foul. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Here's the payoff pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 2 and the Rangers nothing. Jose Quintana has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Chicago Cubs, number 62, Jose.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. No hits to this point.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest.
Andrew.
So 1 gone now in the Texas half of the 8th. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. is put in play to the right side of the infield. Zobrist is up with it, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Number 13, Joey Gallo.
So striding forward now, Joey Gallo. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Right to Bryant. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They're down 2-0. Sean Kelly is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Sean Kelly.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Chris Bryant.
He's set. Here it comes. And this is up and in, ball 1. Grounded to short. There is Andrus. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th. And next it'll be the left-handed power threat, Kyle Schwarber. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. One and 1 to Schwarber. Fastball well outside.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1. Takes a pitch for strike number 2.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 2-2. Pops this one up. Guzman is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off a pitch down and away. Ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, the second baseman. There.
Now at the plate, Ben Zobrist. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And the runner back safely. Clears this one over toward first. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs, but they're on top 2-0. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out.
Craig Kimbrell now playing second base and batting ninth.
Nomar Mazara will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer. 9th
inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Kimbrell is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
On the ground to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, number 15.
Stepping in, number 15. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground out to short. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned.
Up next for the Rangers, Rougned Odor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
In the dirt here. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Got him with a good high fastball
now
there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Ronald Guzman. 1 ball, no strikes to count. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
The 2-1 home. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, catcher.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Settling in now, Jose Trevino. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1. Two down, runners at first and second. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrell. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Chicago took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Brandon Morrow gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. The winning pitcher is Brandon Morrow. The loss goes to Mike Minor. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.